Hey YouTube, it's Pop Pop. I wanted to put this before you that even if the babies that have been aborted, the 70 million babies that have been aborted in America, if you took that same money that was spent to chop those babies up and scoop them out of their mother's womb and then to send the body parts off to laboratories to make even more money off of the poor little things. If if you could have taken that same money and saved those 70 million babies, gotten employment for the mothers and a place to stay for the mothers, and taken care of everything socially, you know that these people would still not want the population, the extra population, because that's not what they're about. They view people as useless eaters like grass to be cut down. Margaret Sanger was a eugenicist and she was a socialist. When she was a little child, she was standing in line to receive a gift from a church, and a clergy member pulled her out of the line and said that she didn't get anything because she was a child of the devil. And that so hardened her that that's what made her dedicate her life to calling the unpopular in society. But I guarantee you that these people, even if those 70 million babies could have been saved and given housing, and the girls who were pregnant given housing and jobs and all for the same money, these people would not want these babies alive because they figured that human beings are evil and they're useless eaters, and they would rather save a dog or a cat than a baby. If you did the same thing to a dog or a cat, scooped out the kittens or the puppies out of their womb and disposed of them down a garbage disposal like you do with a human baby, there would be such a stink, there would be such an outcry. But the reason they're doing it is you talk about systemic racism. They're calling the black community because 80% of abortions are black and mixed race babies. So what they're doing is they're keeping this whole community static, and they're doing it for a reason. They're not doing it because they love you. And the other thing is if they hadn't killed off this whole generation of young people, they wouldn't have to be letting illegal aliens come over our borders to take jobs and to do things for America that the elderly can't do anymore, because there are so many elderly and there's no young people to take place and to do and to work anymore because they've killed them all off. So that's why everything is out of joint. But if you really think that that Hillary Clinton walked into your church and has your best interest at heart when she's egging you on to kill your own children, kill your own flesh and blood, and that she said that young black people were hyper thugs, or whatever that term was that she used about young black people, and people have forgotten about that. But in any case, when these people march into your church or come into your community and try and urge you to kill your own babies, keep in mind that God will provide if you ask God to provide. and other people would provide and help with food and rent and a place to stay. All you have to do is ask and find out, because Americans are still basically, we're good giving people, and we will help if we're asked and if we know who needs help.